Hey guys, welcome to Software Testing Masterclass YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to explain you what is the best mobile app testing strategy. In the following part of the video, you will see a part of my Udemy education. If you would like to learn more about software and mobile testing, you can find a discount coupon in the description. And please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Let's start learning the best mobile app testing strategies. Hey guys, in this video, we are going to talk about mobile testing strategy. Let's start. In the year 2020, there will be around 5.5 billion mobile users, which accounts for 70% of the world population. More mobile users mean more applications and more competition, and to lead the competition, we need to make sure that our app is perfect. If nearly half of the bugs in your mobile app are discovered by the users, your app's rating are going to decline, and so are the downloads. This is why the right choice of mobile app testing technique is vital for all projects and must be followed in the decision-making process. Finding the correct strategy for mobile testing is one of the mobile testers' responsibility, and quality assurance team has to follow a mix of plans that will be responsible for taking the right testing decisions. The tester have to formulate testing strategies to face every situation and solve the complexity. Let's have an overview of strategies and have a better understanding of different items. A complete and good practice in the mobile testing strategy will include unit testing, integration testing, automated UI testing, and mobile manual testing. Let's go through each item to have a better understanding. Before that, let's look at the testing pyramid and different type of testing. The testing pyramid demonstrates amount of testing on different level. In this course, we will mostly focus on the top layer, Manuel Session-based testing. All project team collaborates to provide the highest value and also share the responsibility of testing. In modern software development teams, testing is a team activity and us, software testers, leading and helping the team to reach the highest quality. Manual testers, automation UI testers, and developers collaborate to perform testing in different layers. This collaboration is vital for any successful development project. The testing pyramid is an industry standard guideline for functional test case development. Let's learn about all the different layers of modern testing strategy. As mobile testers, we should be aware of each phase of the architecture and enforce it if it's necessary. Firstly, we will talk about unit testing. Unit tests are fundamental tests in our application testing strategy. By creating and running unit tests against our mobile code, we can easily verify that the logic of individual units is correct. Running unit tests after every mobile build helps us to quickly catch and fix software regressions introduced by code changes to your application. As we see in the testing pyramid, automated unit tests should have the largest proportion of our testing strategy. In most of the companies, unit testing is a part of development activity and mobile developers are responsible to write unit tests. It is usually developed and delivered together within the feature. Let's check the next layer in testing pyramid. All non-trivial applications will integrate with some other parts such as database, file systems, network calls to other applications. When writing unit tests, these are usually the parts you leave out in order to come up with better isolation and faster tests. Still, your application will interact with other parts and this needs to be tested. Integration tests are there to help. They test the integration of your application with all the parts that live outside of your application. This test can be written by developers or automation testers. And the next one is automated UI tests. This test checks if user interface of your application works correctly. User input should trigger the right actions. Data should be presented to the user and the user interface state should change as expected. This test is usually written by using different frameworks, and most of the time they try to mimic the actual user interactions. According to my experience, UI test should be written by someone who has a good understanding of testing and how system behaves. In some companies, manual software testers and automation testers collaborate to define the user scenarios to cover the UI layer. In other companies, automation testers already has a background in manual testing and they perform both manual and automation part of UI tests. UI tests are most fragile ones since they rely on many different aspects, such as internet speed, device status, and so on. That's why UI tests at the top of the testing pyramid, and therefore the number of UI tests should be limited. Usually we only cover the most important test cases at UI level. For example, if you are testing a banking application, you can cover money transfer and account creation flows with your UI tests. At the very top of the pyramid now sits mobile manual tests. These tests performed manually by mobile test engineers. It is important to consider different facts and use different device sets when we perform testing. In this layer, we test the whole system in a black box way. Manual mobile testing is a really important task since we test the system as a whole. All the application layers performed to provide us the user interface, and we are interacting with our system as our users do. We should have a solid strategy and use a mixture of black box techniques together with exploratory testing to provide the highest value for our users. Before we finish this session, I would like to talk about end-to-end testing. End-to-end testing is a software testing methodology to test an application flow from start to end. The goal is to simulate what a real user scenario looks like from start to finish. The completion of this testing is not only the individual layer or component, but to also ensure that all application and user flows work and behave as expected. Let's look at an example. End-to-end testing of a banking application will include the following steps. Firstly, launching the application login page through a URL, logging into bank account by using valid credentials, accessing accounts, opening wallet accounts, performing a money transfer, open transaction history and checking the last transactions, logging out of the banking application by clicking logout. As you can see, from here we have start to finish. We log into application, we finish our actions, and we logged out. It should be part of automated UI testing and manual testing to be sure that we are delivering what our customers expect. For any software release, end-to-end testing plays an important role as it tests the entire application in an environment that exactly imitates real-world users like network communication. That's it. The strong testing strategy is the key to any successful software project. We should continuously test our product in different layers, and everyone in the team should contribute that. Testing pyramid is important to understand the importance of all kinds of testing. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial.